Hey guys, I'm here with the Spinfire Pro 2 ball machine, and they've just dropped a brand new app that has absolutely changed the level of capabilities this ball machine has. And I'm super excited to share with you some of the new capabilities like sequencing. I'm going to show you how to sequence any type of drill you want. And this is so powerful because you can create a drill, save a drill, and the next time you come out here, guess what? You save so much time because the drill's already there. And you can adjust that drill on the fly. Let me show you how. Now we're on the other side. I want to show you the power of setting up your own sequence. We're going to start off with a really basic sequence, which is 2 forehands followed by 1 backhand. Now, a lot of ball machines only allow you to go side to side, and it's kind of random. We can be very specific about the type of forehands we want and the type of backhands we want. So the very first thing is I want to create my own drill. So what I'm going to do here once the app is fired up is go into your drills. Once we're in your drills, I'm going to press the hamburger and I'm going to add a drill manually. It already comes up with this first ball. You can see that by number 1. And I'm going to go in here. Now, once I go in here, what I'm going to do is this. I like to fire a test ball. And that's the other nice thing about this. As I set up the sequence, I can make sure each ball is exactly what I want. So I'm going to fire this test ball, let it fire out and see where it goes. Bingo. So it's a little short for my liking. So what I'm going to do is just simply increase the speed a little bit to 12. I'm going to come down here and have a little bit more control, and I'm going to increase the elevation. So, whoa, we don't want 100 and we're going to go about 30. Right there. Okay? And then it's set for the middle. So I'm going to do another test fireball. So to do a test fireball, I'm going to hit the play button with the line in front of it. That's pretty good. It's a little fast. So what I'm going to do is slow down the speed just a little bit. So go back to 10, I'll go to 11 and fire one more test ball. Bingo, perfect. So once I have that ball set, I have this great baseball, not baseball, but the base ball that I want to use for the rest of my drills. So what I need to do now is go to horizontal here, and I'm going to move this all the way over to 19. And basically horizontal is talking about the baseline area. On this side, plus, is going to be your forehand side. On the negative side, it's going to be your backhand side. So we already want to set this shot up. If I want to test it, it's going to give me a test ball to my forehand over here. Perfect. Exactly the ball I want. So all I need to do to create another ball in the sequence is just simply copy this ball. And I'm going to copy it one more time. So now we have basically 3 forehands going here, but we want 2 forehands and then 1 backhand. So easily, I know the ball I want. All I need to do is come over here to horizontal and just move this over to the backhand side. Okay, and I can test that 1 ball. Comes out, it's gonna fire me a backhand. Okay, so I want that to go a little further over. We'll go to 22, because I wanna run a little bit today. So now this sequence is set up where I get 2 forehands, 1 backhand. Now from here, I'm just gonna save it. You could name it, and you can see how this could be really important because I have drill number 33 and drill number 32 to check. I'll just go back in here, and this is the drill we just created. So now I'm going to initialize that drill. You'll hear a beep on the other side. Another nice thing is if you have an Apple Watch, you can set the Apple Watch to access your drills through your phone and stop and start the drills. And the other nice thing I like is if you want a timer. So let's say I wanted to put my phone down so I didn't have it in my pocket and I run around and I break my phone. That's important. So what I do is hold down the play button and I give myself a 5-second or however second long delay. So we're going to go 5 seconds because I'm not going to run and put my phone down just for the time's sake, and bingo. So it's counting down, and then I just get ready. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get 1 forehand, ball number 1 here. I'll get another forehand, ball number 2, and then I'll get a backhand. Okay, and I'll keep going. Ball number 1, and this is a great little sequence that I made really quickly. Now there's one little problem. Man, this could get tiring. So we're going to stop it really quick, okay? And then look at our sequence from a different angle. Let's say I built this long sequence, but we're just going to keep it for 3 balls for this example, and I want a little bit of a breather. So maybe you're doing a 10 ball or a 9 ball sequence where you're really going hardcore. So what I can do is come back into my drill, go to the very last ball. You can come down to next shot delay, and I'm going to increase the delay. So for about 5 seconds. So it gives you a little bit of a rest. And so we're going to save that again, okay? And then again, we're going to do a 5-second interval. It's counting down. And so we'll get the same sequence, but we're going to get the first ball, which is a forehand. Good. Another forehand. And then I'll get the backhand. Okay. you see I got a rest. So depending on how long of a rest you want, you can set that up any way you want. And this is the power of sequences. The nice thing about this sequence is saved, and I can change the name later if I wanted to actually define the type of drill I'm doing. And next time I come out, guess what? Instantly, I can come out and do this without having to waste any time. Now let's show you another cool thing about sequences they've already implemented. If I come in here and say modify all, this is awesome because I can modify any element of this sequence, but we're gonna just do one thing. We're gonna flip it. So now we're gonna get 2 backhands, 1 forehand. I'll save, okay? And even there, I could actually come in and save it as a new drill and then define that drill. And so I'm gonna save that again, bingo. And then from here, I'm gonna give myself a 5-second timer. Boom, I get backhand, ooh, backhand, good. And then forehand. Okay, little rest. And it does the same sequence. I just flipped it. Backhand, forehand. Okay, and you can see how powerful this is to set up things to really work on specific things in your game, and then having the speed of setting up and instantly doing it without having to run over. I haven't had to run over and do any changes on the ball machine. I can all do it from the app. And this is the power of the new Spinfire app.